Hey everyone, Aaron here from AJ Adventures. Thanks for tuning in. So as you saw in the little clip that I posted earlier, I flew into Kamloops for a few days. So this is my hometown. Spent a couple days with my mom. Then her and I are going to drive down to Banff, to the campgrounds there. And we're meeting up with Rachel and Ethan there. Unfortunately, the girls can't make it. They're working and they're getting ready for a trip heading down into the States. So going to be meeting Rachel and Ethan in Banff, and then camp for a few days, do a couple hikes, and then my mom will drive back to Kamloops, and I'll be driving back to Edmonton with the family. So yeah, I just thought I'd show a few clips of my hometown. I love it out here. It kind of feels like I just flew into Palm Springs or something. It's so warm and it's kind of humid. I think it's like 35 degrees out right now, Celsius. And yeah, just kind of going a little trip down memory lane. So I'm gonna do a bunch of drone shots here of the different parts of the city. Show some pictures of some really nice murals that people have painted on the buildings. And yeah, so I also heard that there's a new fan for AJ Adventures, and he really likes the drone shots. So Emmanuel, this one's for you. So I flew into Kamloops a couple days ago, and I've been out here visiting with my mom. That's her. Wave. Right now we are up past Bachelor and kind of behind the west side area up in the hills here. And I just love all the sagebrush and stuff out here. And the people I grew up with, it's like common knowledge to them. But when I try to describe where I'm from, it's got a different kind of beauty to it out here. So I'm going to get some drone footage and show you guys what it's like out here. This whole place is just riddled with trails all through these hills and mountains for side-by-sides and dirt bikes. Wish I had my Jeep here. So yeah, anyways, check out this place. Well, as you can see, we are not in a Jeep today. So I flew to Kamloops to spend a few days with my mom, and now we are in her truck and we are driving from Kamloops to Banff. We'll be meeting some of the fam there and spend a few days there, do a couple hikes, and then I'll be driving back to Edmonton with them after. So this is good. This is a little different. I haven't driven the road from on the west side of Banff for a long time. So you guys will get to see some beautiful footage from that. So here's Kamloops. We're just on the east side of it, heading out of town. So enjoy the scenery.
Hi everyone, this is Rachel. I have Ethan with me, just picked him up from high school. It's Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock. We're driving to Banff to meet up with Aaron and Marcia. We're going to spend 3 nights there in Banff and have some fun.
Hey, so right now we are in Kananaskis at the last spike. So this is where the last spike was put in for the railroad that goes all the way across Canada. So let's go learn a little bit about this and check it out. Might have to wait till the train is done though. Wow. Okay, the train's done. So here is a monument that was put up on the 7th of November 1985 to commemorate the 100th year after the last spike was driven in. All this stone comes from Kananaskis, Scotland. So now we're going to try and find the last spike somewhere around here. It's probably on this little chunk here. And it was driven on the 7th of November 1985 or 1885. Yeah.
Come over this side with your camera.
Thanks. Yep, right into the bush. Coffee's still brewing, so still waking up here. Welcome to Banff. Love this place. It's very beautiful here. This is a very relaxed way to camp. I call it glamping. I think they call them authentics when you're checking in. So it's a half cabin, half tent. It's a pretty cool spot. We booked these back in February for both times we've stayed here. This is the same campsite we stayed at last time. This trip's a little different, so here with my mom, and Rachel and Ethan are also here. Got a little visitor this morning walking through. Big old Raven going for a stroll. Hey, bud. So yeah, today, now unfortunately we weren't able to get the same one for all 3 nights that we're here. We booked one for 2 nights, and then we saw an opening come up, so we booked another one for the first night. So we're here for tonight, and then we got to pack up this morning, move to that one right over there for the next 2 nights. And then, so today we're going to pack up, and we're going to head on out to Kananaskis. So we're going to drive out there. My mom said she's never been there, wants to see it, so we're going to go do some nice hikes out there. Then we'll come back, move into the next spot, and then tomorrow we're going to probably head out to Lake Louise and some spots like that and get some pretty scenic shots. Alright, well, I'm going to get some breakfast on the go. You guys stay tuned. Talk to you later. That's good. Oh yeah, you're not going to be able to see him on this camera, but there's a squirrel running around up there. It just reminded me of the cartoon Open Season. But he's running around grabbing pine cones and chucking them down all over the tent, the vehicles, everywhere. And now he's stopped because I got the camera on. Okay. Hey everyone, so today we're at Lake Louise and we're doing the Fairview Lookout Loop. It's just a short, like 2.3 or 2.5 kilometer trail. It's got a pretty good hike up, and now we're getting down to the lookout, so take a look at this. So we just came down the trail, and this side is not maintained. There's a sign up at the lookout that says as much. It is a little rougher, but it's not too bad. Well, today it wasn't anyways. Yeah, it was pretty good. Lots of shale, and now we're just walking back right next to the water. It's nice because you can see hundreds of people on the other side of the lake over there. And I'll zoom in a bit. But on this side, we're the only ones. So, yeah, I like it. Well, thank you all very much for coming along on this trip with us. It was a really nice weekend in Banff and Lake Louise, and now, well, the long weekend's over, and it was great to spend time with some of the family and with Gran, and she's headed back to Kamloops now, and we're heading back to Edmonton. What else? Yeah, we're going to be stopping in Canmore, check out Grassy Lake, so I haven't seen that spot yet. Glad you guys could follow along. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, we'll see you on the trail.